Hello and welcome to the Nuclear Reactor, and today we'll be reacting to part 4 of What If Goku Was Female. And I also wanted to let everybody know I'm going to try to have as many videos already scheduled with YouTube to go out beforehand, but even though I'm on the west coast of Florida, the hurricane is on like a direct path towards us, at least right now it is. They're trying to figure out the path yet, but my power may be out for a while and everything. But that's the least of my worries if it stays at a Cat 4. So, wish me luck. Anyway, I'll get on with this video for y'all. And this is part 4 of What If Goku is Female.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get a little bit crazy. And by crazy, I mean totally awkward.
How? What's going to be awkward
Hey guys,
about it?
Masako X here. And it's time for another round of Masako, what took you so long? With the initial support of my R&R crew, we were able to try and establish the idea of what would have happened in the story had Goku been born female. We were able to prove and continue to prove that if Goku was born a female Saiyan, then really in terms of the fundamentals of the story, not much would have happened. It wouldn't hinder her power or personality in the slightest. In fact, it would have actually enhanced it. So much so that Bulma's relationship with Goku is now a much stronger friendship than it was before. Goku was able to socialize more and was actually more inclined to do so after spending the first 14 years of her life in the wilderness along with Grandpa Gohan for the early part of it. We managed to do something that Toriyama, not through lack of trying mind you, couldn't do. And that is write a consistent female character who isn't just a copy of Launch. All of this meant that all of the times in Dragon Ball Z they come together to fight somebody and then they would go their separate ways for many years. That doesn't really happen. The Z fighters actually hang out with each other. And this is something I like to call the Breakfast Club of Combat. And naturally, Piccolo's gotta be the odd one out here, and decides to spend a lot of his time in the wilderness, and that means he doesn't really benefit from the Breakfast Club in any way, so that means he kinda gets left in the dust in terms of power. But when things did get rough, he did muck in and did his best, like he did in the last outing. In the last part, Vegeta still took on Goku and the gang, and thanks to the club's very smart tactics, it meant that not only was Vegeta defeated, but it also meant that he was taken out. But he did leave his mark, with Piccolo being badly injured, as well as Chi-Chi being quite injured as well, and now Goku's unconscious. And all this down to the fact that Krillin had just been Krillin and left the Senzu Beans back on the lookout and totally forgot about them, and now he can't really do his job. Even though Tenshinhan and Yamcha survived the onslaught this time, Chaozu unfortunately didn't. And as we know, Chaozu has that whole resurrection issue with Shenron, which means they have to find another way to try and bring him back. Back on the lookout,
Wait, can someone explain that to me, please? I can't remember what the resurrection issue was with Chaozu. What was the issue? Sorry, my memory gets bad sometimes. I'm trying to remember, though.
Kami and Popo emerge from the shadows, now knowing that Vegeta had been defeated, and they give Krillin the bag of beans that he forgot to take with him. And since we know his feelings towards Goku, he immediately gives Goku the first bean. Now that she's fully awake, Goku asks what on earth happened and where's Vegeta? Did he survive? Did he escape? No, he bit the dust. And Goku doesn't take it that well. And that kind of takes everybody by surprise. Wait, Vegeta was a bad guy, why are you sad? Well, it turns out that Goku really wanted to have another go at fighting him, and now that she's not really going to get the opportunity, oh, she's a little salty. The entire group is now really kind of stunned that Goku's angry with them for actually doing their thing. And this has been something that Goku's tried to suppress with the group, and it's been relatively easy now with her new social abilities. But there's just something now that is really eating away at her whole being and ethos. It's the Saiyan desire to fight. And now Goku's own desire to start to fight solo. Having realized that she is now a Saiyan and not a human, it's kind of brought a little disconnect between herself and the gang. And it's all manifesting right now. Having met a Saiyan just like her, with Raditz, and now with Vegeta, who was the prince of all Saiyans, it's kind of opened her eyes in some way of what she can do, and, you know, she's not like her friends. And it's kind of sad, but something in her mind she's just got to deal with. How this all plays out remains to be seen in the future, but for right now, everybody's got to get healed up, and they still got to try and figure out what they're going to do about the whole Chaozu situation. They don't have the traditional salvo of Krillin overhearing Vegeta and Nappa talking about Namek and maybe their set of Dragon Balls, because When Vegeta and Nappa arrived, Piccolo wasn't there. Popo decides to show the revelation, or the idea, that maybe this has all got something to do about where Kami came from, something that he's been holding on to for a long time. So we then hear about the ship that Kami came in all of those years ago. With this new revelation, Goku is absolutely excited to get into another adventure and immediately flies up to Capture Corps to try and get Bulma to do her scientific things. With Bulma now at the lookout, looking a little bit windswept because Goku had literally just picked her up and took her to the lookout, Mr. Popo takes Bulma to the location where the ship is. They do their thing as in the original anime. Bulma's now working on the ship, and they now are able to recover one of the Saiyan pods. That means Dr. Briefs is now doing his thing with building the bigger spaceship with a now included gravity chamber. With the rest of the gang preparing to go to Namek, so everyone's together and like, okay, it's a little bit weird and a little bit rapid, but hey, another chance to have an adventure with the Breakfast Club of Combat, right?
I love that.
Goku suggests to the gang that they go on without her, and she'll come in the second ship that Dr. Briefs is working on. The group are now getting really confused and actually a little frustrated. Goku can sense this, and she's going, well, don't worry, I'm still gonna come, I'm just gonna be a couple of days behind you. But Goku's really quite lackadaisical right now, because at the moment, there's no real big threat. This is just another adventure. They go to Namek, get the Dragon Balls, do the wish, and then they come home. Chi-Chi and Ten Shinhan are really getting angry about this, but Yamcha's doing his best to try and calm the situation down, because he doesn't want the gang to just, break up. Yamcha takes charge and says, don't worry Goku, everything will be fine. We can handle any first wave. The three of them then walk off, two of them in a half, to go and then prepare some more. But with Krillin, he stays there, looking really, really sheepish. Goku then just asks Krillin what's up, and very, very splutteringly and very frantically, Krillin just goes, well, I want to go with you to Namek, Goku! Goku then just blinks for a while, looking a bit confused, and just goes, huh, okay. What, really? Krillin looks kind of relieved, but also kind of nervous. This is a chance to be alone with Goku for a few days. Oh my, what on earth could happen? But in Goku's mind right now, it's just like, get to train with one of my best friends. But Krillin knows that everybody's not in the best mood right now, so really he waits until the day they're about to leave to drop that bombshell. And things do go the way that he suspected. Chi-Chi is absolutely fuming right now, but again, Yamcha's the one to try and be the mediator here, and immediately knows what Krillin's up to, and he's go, oh, Krillin, you sly dog, you! Krillin blushes profusely. Goku again looks confused at the whole situation, and Tenshinhan and Chi-Chi, they're just holding their arms like this, and they're just going, they know what's going on. And of course, that's why Krillin's going with Goku. But then Bulma chimes in and agrees with Yamcha that, yeah, Krillin should go with Goku. This kind of surprises Chi-Chi and Ten Shinhan. Why? Why does she agree with Yamcha and Krillin? Chi-Chi then decides to let everything loose and protest that she wanted to go with Goku as well, so that means they can train and be together some more. They want to keep the team together, not break it apart. But Bulma then decides to assert her authority. She is going to be piloting the first ship, and she insists that Chi-Chi comes along with her. Bulma wants to help Krillin, not just because she wants to be a friend or anything, but Krillin has just been simpering and moaning
Bulma's Krillin's wingman.
about, oh, I'll never get to be with Goku for years. Finally, this is the chance for Krillin to shut up about it and move on. Either it happens, or it doesn't. Masako, why are you doing things like this? Why are you breaking up the team right now? Well, I kind of feel like this might be a good opportunity for characters that don't get to interact with each other alone, away from Goku, to actually do that. And also, I feel like with Goku's really odd behavior right now, I think this would actually conspire a feeling of mutiny, or some kind of an idea that there are negative feelings in the air right now with the group. So with them going off in the other ship, this is just reinforcing that to add some conflict. Because if we just had them be the same group all the time, it really would not be that exciting of a story now, would it? It would make them think, is this Saiyan revelation changing Goku for the worse? Meanwhile, Goku and Krillin set off on the other ship a few days later, with Goku keen to get on with the gravity training, and thankful that Krillin's there to be some kind of sparring partner. This is going to make the training even better. Krillin's not exactly that excited about revisiting 10 times Earth gravity, and is absolutely terrified at the idea of anything more than that, but this is a chance to be alone with Goku, so he'll take it. So far, the training's progressing rather well. Both of them know the powers of Kaioken, so that means the training can be even greater. They can just go up with the Kaioken scale, and really show that Krillin can really master it. But at the same time, it's even becoming clear to Krillin that Goku's physiology is really different. Krillin's then realized that every time Goku's fought and then
Well, yeah, she's a girl. Of course it's going to be different than Krillin's.
recovered, she got
I get it,
quite
I
a
know.
lot stronger than they did. So maybe this whole boost might make Goku way stronger than them in the future. Krillin's starting to overthink and really beginning to panic. Oh my god, Goku might leave us. She might not need us anymore. She might abandon us. I might never get to see her again. I've got to ask her now. He then stumbly says that, yeah, I have feelings for you, Goku.
Krillin.
Oh, Goku is just confused again and asks what Krillin means by that. Krillin then steadies himself and then just states that he's had this feeling about Goku for years. He absolutely admires her strength and prowess in combat as well as her personality. She is just something that he idolizes and really just feels proud of, not just as a friend, but as maybe something more. And so far this sounds kind of nice and kind of sweet, but he kind of oversteps things by saying, I not only want to fight alongside you, but I also want to have a family with you. Goku is immediately...
Ow. Dang it. Okay. Krillin's an idiot. And apparently so am I.
taken aback by this, not expecting this in the slightest, but Krillin interprets this as complete rejection. He immediately takes everything back, and then things get really silent and really awkward, and they don't really speak for a while. Oh, that's really awkward. Back on the first ship, they arrive on Namek, and surprise, surprise, things aren't as simple as they thought it would be. Everyone's wearing similar armor to what Vegeta wore. From here, the events on Namek play out similarly to what they do in the anime, with the difference being that instead of Gohan and Krillin being the first assault, it's Chi-Chi, Tenshinhan, and Yamcha doing that thing. Yamcha does offer to protect Bulma, but she's like, nah, I'm good, I can manage, we're well hidden, and I really gotta do this anyway. The gang had been able to do a little bit of training on the ship, and it does mean that everybody is now in the 4,000 to 5,000 power level mark. We then move on to the point when Dodoria has taken out a Namekian village and is about to round up on Dende, but then Yamcha and Tenshinhan step in, saying that they're not going to let any more children be taken out by these monsters. They're then chased by Dodoria, but they are able to pull out a double solar flare. This not only gives them the time to escape, but it also gives them the time to be able to get Dende to safety back in the cave. Chi-Chi wants to try and take advantage of this situation and take out Dodoria, but something's telling her that this power is way more that she can handle on her own. She needs the team together, and she curses Goku under her breath. If Goku and Krillin were with them right now, they might be able to take him out. But no, they have to retreat. Now back at the cave, Dende thanks them for all of their help and says that all of this is to do with the absolute evil Lord Frieza. The only way to be able to stop him is to get the Dragon Ball located at Grand Elder Guru's tower, and that is a very long way away, and it's not a journey for the faint of heart. Chi-Chi, having not been able to do much before, elects to take Dende to Grand Elder Guru's lookout and actually do the thing and protect him. The two men protesting being
and
left
she'll get the
behind,
Zenkai
but
boost
Chi-Chi
from him.
insists that, hey, you guys got to have some action before, it's my turn now. This is just festering, evil, negative emotions in this team. It's really starting to break up here, and they can feel it. It's a little bit tense. She then storms off with Dende. Bulma comes out and asks what is going on with all of these raised voices. But then Tenshinhan and Yamcha, they're just going, I don't know. All of this starting from the fight with Vegeta. And speaking of Vegeta, now that Vegeta's not here, it does give our heroes a little bit of a chance to blend in with the surroundings. All they have to do is suppress their power levels, so that means the scouters can't pick them up, and they should be home free. The goons can't sense energy normally, so just this hiding of power levels would be enough. However, Dodoria is still alive here, and he's able to get back to Frieza's ship and report that he saw two non-Namekians around, probably scouting around for the Dragon Balls. And Frieza is absolutely delighted at non-Namekians being here for a change. It's something rather interesting. But he's not going to act on it right now. When the time is right, I'll let you, Dodoria and Zarbon, take them out. Consider this a bonus. And Dodoria is more than happy to do the deed. And that's where we're going to leave things for right now. So what do you guys think? What do you think will happen between Goku and Krillin? What do you think the potential that Guru could unlock could mean for the rest of the Breakfast Club? Leave a comment below and let's get this discussion going. Anyway,
This is gonna be interesting though. I can't wait to see the next one of this.
Subscribe. Catch you later.
Just like he said, like and subscribe. That sounds really cool. Anyway, guys, wish me luck for this weekend. hopefully see y'all soon. And I'm gonna have a list. This will be the first one coming out, and I'm gonna have hopefully finish up that favorites list that I made public so y'all can see what's coming up. And then I'm gonna try to get out some additional videos. I'm going to be doing other videos besides anime to try to spread out the channel, but I'm still going to keep the core of my channel anime for y'all. So let me know what y'all want me to react to, please, and give me a comment down below what y'all want, and if y'all are liking my channel and what I can do different for y'all. Thank you till next time.